so the things that I've found to be most beneficial for me have been breath work, energy work, and medicine work. So those three things have completely changed my life. I wouldn't even recognize myself if I were to have that opportunity to see Nick early 2020. I wouldn't I wouldn't even recognize that guy. And it's been because of those three big things for me. So my passion is to share that story and to bring those different ways of healing to other people and to be able to use my experience and what I've gone through to help others. And so I'm doing that through breath work, something called 9D breath work, which you've experienced and which has been amazing for myself doing those journeys on my own and being able to bring that to other people. It's phenomenal how powerful our breath can be when used intentionally in the right situation and setting and all of those things. And then the energetic component, I've took I was about 2.5 year program learning something called Sacred Alchemy from, he's an Algonquin medicine man out of the Ottawa area. And so I've just finished that program about 3 weeks ago now. And so it was really wild. So learning indigenous earth-based energy healing and journeying and just really, really cool ways to effectively deal with that energetic component of healing. And then also learning something called somatic relational trauma informed practices for medicine assisted facilitation, learning to use these medicines that are here for what I believe is our benefit. And so what I have come to the conclusion is that the medicines and psychedelics is what I'm speaking of specifically here. When we take these in an intentional way, we're able to get out of the normal way of thinking and processing things. So I look at it as our normal way of dealing is very much top down. So in order to get to that trauma or those hard, sticky things that are stuck within us, we have to go through all the levels of programming and story and belief and all of these different things that we've built up over the course of our lifetime to protect ourselves in order to get to that core place where the trauma lives in our body. And in that altered state of consciousness, all of that, those limiting ways of being are really taken offline, and you're able to direct access that hurt and that trauma, and you're able to effectively process it and move it and have it not be that stuck, stagnant energy. And I think of an analogy of water and how the difference between a mountain stream that's flowing and how clean and just pristine that water is compared to a dugout, let's say, where the water's stagnant and there's no movement, and how scummy and things grow and get all thick and gooey. And that's the opposite of what we need. We need that flow of energy. And medicine is one way to get there. Breath is another way. And I'm the first to admit that psychedelics are not for everyone, but I do believe that they are hugely beneficial for people that are called to do that really deep work and have the right support, of course. And at the same time, though, I do believe that breath work is for everyone and can benefit everyone. And so all that to say, um, regrets at all on my career choice and even those hard things that I was exposed to. And the reason I say that is because without those difficulties and hard things, I wouldn't be sitting here in front of you today, and I wouldn't be the person that I am today. And more importantly, I wouldn't be able to help other people in the way that I am now because of that lived experience that I had. And so no regrets at all. It's been an interesting few years for me for sure, but I'm just really happy to be where I'm at and in the position to be able to help other people in whatever way that is.